Well, hello guys, a short disclaimer, this is going to be a red style, low quality type of video where I share my unhinged opinions with you. And my unhinged opinion of the day is that gamers need to chill the fuck out. Because gamers are constantly whining about hardware prices and are mad that manufacturers are selling to the customer with the deepest pockets. And who would afford that? I mean, that's just how the system works. Have you not learned anything from the past? Remember all the greedy game companies, all the stuff that EA has done, like, I don't know, acquiring lots of goated studios just to destroy them. Brilliant, right? Or your Lord and Savior Gaben. What has he done for us? I mean, he basically made loot boxes mainstream and of course DRM as well. Before he started taking 30% of all of yeah, let's not go too deep into Valve, but the general idea is that there's no such thing as a good billion-dollar company or maybe even million-dollar company, who knows. The objective is always to make as much money as possible. And I mean, Jensen would go to your basement and hit you in the head with a 5090 if this would be the best course for NVIDIA. It's just how it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And it's always been like this. There is no good guy. Intel now saving us with ARC GPUs. I mean, if Intel could make lots of money from the whole AI shtick, then they would of course do it. And if it's more profitable for them than to sell GPUs to end users, then they will do that. It's just how it works, how it always has worked. And there's no honor, there are no good guys or bad guys. It's just business as usual. And what are you going to do about this? I mean, I hear people angry at AMD, at NVIDIA, at Corsair, at Micron, at Samsung, at, I don't know, at all these companies for selling to the highest bidder when that's just how it works. And it's pretty naive to think that that there were times where it was different. There were just times before the AI price hike and before the whole crypto thing. Do you remember? It's not the first time that certain PC hardware was unobtainable. And yeah, and those times are back. Great. So you're going to do nothing basically. You're just going to keep buying the product and get excited for new product. Or maybe you will stop buying product because you're priced out and then, well, that's just how the game works. I'm sorry. I mean, if you were looking forward to buying a new PC or specific PC hardware and now that thing happened, man, I know. I don't know. I'm sorry for you, really. But I cannot help you and nobody can. You just have to make more money. That's how it works. I know it sucks because in the end you will own nothing and you will be unhappy. But this is the way how things work. And you better start believing in cyberpunk dystopias because you're already living in one, to reference that nice meme. And about the whole cloud gaming thing, that's another rage bait topic right now. I've been telling people this for probably over a decade, that one day when those corporations will have the opportunity to make you pay for every moment that you are that you're gaming, in this case, and sell like every second, rent their infrastructure out to you, benefit from every second to create shareholder value, then they will do that. Right now it wasn't feasible, but I think if things continue in that way, maybe when, I don't know, maybe they can repurpose the whole AI data centers when everything comes tumbling down, and then you will own nothing and will be unhappy while playing your latest Wahoo Bing Bing on NVIDIA cloud platform. Who knows? I mean, in theory, I'm a fan of this type of setup where you could, I don't know, rent out or share your compute resources to make it more effective. So it's not like a car that's sitting in front of my house doing nothing for most of its life. It's not really efficient. But the problem, of course, is if this centralized infrastructure is in the hand of greedy corporations, it will not be good for the customer. Who would have thought? So yeah, it's just how it is. And I mean, in a perfect utopia, you would sit at home, you would have your own energy from, I don't know, wind or solar, or your micro nuclear reactor in your basement, which I hope you're building right now. Warning, this is just a satire. Nobody is planning to build anything. If this wasn't obvious enough, this is just comedy, of course. It's part of my autistic expression. And yeah, what was I rambling out about? Cloud? Yeah, exactly. So in theory, in this utopia where everyone sits at home with their own PC and playing games that are not reliant on any always online infrastructure and so on and so forth. This would be very nice, but here's the catch. In order to have to produce microchips of that quality, I don't even think this would even be possible without running this ginormous infrastructure that we have right now. And how is the power going to those factories, to your home? I mean, it all comes at a cost, and you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's just how it is. Everything is getting more enshittified and more expensive. Housing, food, healthcare. I don't want to be the guy with the whataboutism, but gamers, you need to chill the fuck out. You're still in a very privileged position if you are able to spend, I don't know, like 1,000 or even above, like no, honestly, even like spending $500 upwards on entertainment devices. This is just a small portion of the human population that is even able to do this. And let's be honest, before the AI price hikes, if you were buying a good medium tier PC, it was roughly around the same price as 20 years ago. Or even 10 years ago might have been already some crypto stuff happening. Yeah, but besides those events with the normal prices, and this medium tier PC would have been much more capable as well as 20 years ago. So at least you benefit a bit from the technological progression. But in the end, yeah, the prices will settle at this point. That's painful. That's painful for you, and that's most painful for you, at the least painful for the company selling you the stuff. The only exception where stuff happens, where the prices go down for a short amount of time, if some big monopolist tries to exterminate the competition, like Amazon, like lowering their prices to bankrupt their competitors, and once they're the monopoly, they will just raise the prices again. I mean, that's just how it works, and it's always been like that. Why are you even surprised? Why are you angry specifically? Because now they're coming for your Wahoo Bing Bings. I mean, come on, it had to happen sometime. Might as well just happen now. So the enshittification of everything is only getting worse, and yeah, in the future you will own nothing and you will be unhappy. This is just the way of the world, and I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm not sure what is the alternative, because yeah, where's the gamer uprising? I can't see it happening. Gamers are sorry, I was just about to verbally post the most oppressed meme. Anyway, yeah, gamers, you're really poor guys. But try to do something productive with all your wrath and anger. I don't know. Maybe try to envision a future that's a bit less shitty than what is going to happen. And I mean, consumer protests, have they ever worked out in the past? I don't know, man. And I don't even see the consumer protest. Like, I think the winter sale, the December, was it, right? Or was it even, yeah, I think it was December, was one of the, or even the most money that Valve has ever made selling games. So yeah, now you could argue people don't have money to buy new CPUs and GPUs, then they have of course to spend their money on more games to play on their old decrepit hardware. I don't know, man, honestly. Even before, people were laughing at me because I was upgrading to a RTX 5070 Ti and used 5800X 3D, but it looks like I made the right decision because all of those prices have just gotten up since I've done that. And even before that, on my old hardware, and mind you, I have a non-gaming type 4K monitor that I use for everything. I was able to play everything that I wanted, maybe not in the highest fidelity, but yeah, I could care less. And there was always the option to go to a low resolution, and that's just how it is. There's such a huge library of games that I can enjoy with relatively cheap hardware even today. And if I want to waste my time with that, yeah, I still can do that. I just don't get it. Yeah, and of course the trend is going to more centralized service oriented business model for most of things, because this is how they can make you the best. I mean, I think the games probably making the most money are mobile games. And on PC, that's probably some, I don't know, free-to-play or subscription battle pass type stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that just be happy, guys, that there's still even good games being made. And what do you expect? This whole gaming industry has gotten so big. I mean, look at how much Baldur's Gate 3 costs to make. Compared to Baldur's Gate 2, I would tell you the wrong numbers from the top of my mind, so I probably put them at the screen. And now you can ask yourself if the enjoyment of those games is really scaling with all the money poured into this ginormous entertainment industry. And this is just by design, guys. If you get into a position of power and wealth, it will change you sooner or later. You won't be the good guy anymore that you were before. It's just how it works. And I'm surprised by this naivety of my fellow gamer. Sorry. Oh, this is. It's sad, but it's funny as well. So the best combination. So it's a tragic comedy kind of vibe I'm getting with this whole thing. And what can I tell you? Just stop buying this crap. But you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen if they can't sell consumer grade stuff anymore? Why would they even bother? If you don't buy it. And if data centers are buying up everything anyway, do you think that this is going to work? But of course, you will remember all that. This is one crazy narrative that's going on. That people are going to remember all the like the gamers sitting at their computers making lists of all the evil companies. And they will boycott them, of course, when they're going back to the glorious gaming PC market. And I'm telling you what's going to happen. If one of those companies comes back and is going to sell you a product cheaper than their competitors, guess what people are going to do? They will forget about all this and they're going to buy this. In the modern age of the attention economy, people people forgive and forget everything in a couple of minutes because there's the new thing to be mad about. It's like all those e-celebrities doing nefarious evil things and then just making a comeback and nobody really cares. I'm completely disillusioned at this point. What can I tell you? 15 minutes. Oh God, I wanted to make this short and sweet, but I think I've gotten my point across. And my advice for you for 2026 is try to cure your fucking media addiction so you can enjoy games again. Because this is another thing I'm probably going to talk about in a different video. But yeah, just chill, guys. There's still good things you can do in your free time, even if you choose to game. Maybe it's not possible to buy 5090 for only $2,500, and they were selling like fucking hotcakes. Yeah, it's insane, guys. I wish you all the best. Let's have a brilliant 2026.